Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Game. That's Letha. I am Travis. It's Friday, and that means it's time for Friday Night SmackDown.
You have to do In Vogue by Madonna.
I don't know that. I like the other ones, the Night at the Roxbury guys. And they're like, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you would look that way.
Oh, yeah.
And but you'd be doing the face cover.
Oh, yes, the face cover.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you have to look forward. Oh, and you have to look side.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we're dorks. All right. Put it on the chat so I can see who's with us tonight.
Hey!
You gotta see who's out there.
Nobody.
Who's hanging out with us tonight? Who we got?
Look
Looks
at the
like
champions.
we have all the weirdos on SmackDown tonight. All right, we've got Walter with us, and Ryoto, Jacob, Chris Akane. Hey, guys. How is everybody's Friday evening going? Are you guys excited? You guys
Look
got
at that.
big plans for the weekend?
The main event, Intercontinental Championship, Fatal 4-Way, which we knew was coming.
Yes.
Main event.
Ooh, they're main eventing it, huh?
It's going to be the first time that Roman Reigns hasn't had anything to do with the main event on SmackDown since 1986, I think.
Oh.
It's been a while.
The year before he was born.
Yeah, right around that time. Sonya Deville in a white suit.
Ah, you okay? I think
That was
you were
awesome.
okay. As Luke says, he's in the chat. Hey, Luke, how's it going? But he's saying, I hate tonight. I have to work. Dude, I think you've been working straight for like the last 3 weeks. So
He just works Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And some pay-per-views.
He's like, I really don't want to be your moderator anymore. This is the best way that I can totally tell you.
I'm phasing myself out slowly.
Will they notice? Will they notice my absences? Chris says, I want Sami Zayn to win the IC title tonight, but actually I want him to be the WWE champ, so he should win the Money in the Bank match this year. Oh.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, that I kind of wanted Sammy to win this one. I'm like, I think it's Sammy that I want to win. It would just make the better story. Although I'd keep it on Apollo for a while because I do like his character because he's so hated.
Right. We have Thomas in the chat. Hey, Thomas says, hey guys, what's
Thomas.
up? And the chat box is not showing on the screen. Oh, that's what you forgot to do.
No, I didn't forget it. I did put it on there.
Oh.
But I will do it again real quick. See if it works this time. Boop, boop. Just take 5 seconds.
4, 3.
Well, if you can do that.
2.
Oh, that's why. That's that code.
1. Just kidding.
Okay. And then transfer over. And then...
But there you go. Now you guys can see everything.
Sorry
that
about
everybody
that.
else sees.
Probably looked all weird over there. Just
It was all blank and weird. They're like, live chat. Where the fuck is the live chat, you liars? Anyways, looks like gotta love how WWE drowns out Sonya with piped in loud volume cheers.
Oh, yeah.
What? They're trying to make it so that people are cheering for her when nobody is. Let's see. Chris says Sonya. Jacob says I just sent you guys pictures. Oh, you didn't want to do Instagram live chatting yesterday, oh, huh? There it is. Paulo's out there yakking his face off in his weird accent. As Luke says, that's not true. But then he says, but it would be a smart plan to just disappear. Oh, would it? Would that be smart?
He's like...
Is that how it works with you? You like come in, you tease us with your niceness, and then you just disappear?
For a year and a half.
Thanks a lot, jerkface. I hope that you have
about the year and a
troubles
half?
with your
It
cow.
means nothing.
I hope your cow stampedes you with all the other animals. I hope he gathers the other animals to him, and he's like, we're taking over this fucking place.
So my cousin Treon used to be scared of cows because of that reason.
How can you
He's
be
like,
scared of cows?
Because he thought if they could have a thinker in their group, they could rule the world.
Cows and thinkers in the same sentence. That's hilarious. Oh,
We came out of the
like,
Mackey River and walked up the bank
there was
and
a cow
around.
there?
50. Walked right into him.
They're just like standing there like, what's up, buddy? YBD is like, right on my birthday. Today's your birthday? Well, happy birthday! Walter's like, so WWE will have the live fans back sometime in July.
It is.
Thomas
July
says,
15th,
yay,
16th.
I did something. You did it. You're amazing. YBD says, thank God no fake noises. Who would want fake noises?
Oh, they're going to be pumping in fake noise.
Jacob says, Travis, I'm sorry I forgot to do Instagram Live. I was busy.
Happens.
Oh my God,
Life
seriously? You
happens.
can't multitask? What is your deal?
You can't be busy and forget at the same time.
Seriously? Like, what the hell? Here, he's going to ruin it for everybody. There you go. They should all bow down to him because his stuff
I don't
means
even think
way
he should
more.
come out.
Maybe it's
He's
just
too
Paul
good
Heyman.
for it.
Maybe it's just going to be Paul Heyman. I don't see Roman yet. I don't think Roman's coming out. I think it's just Paul.
He should be sitting in the back, like not giving a shit.
Like, you guys are dumb. I don't like any of
It's like
you.
an award show.
You should
It's
all
like
bow
getting
down
an
to
Emmy
me
or a
and kiss my
Grammy
little
or something.
boots. Lick 'em real good. Mitzi's in the chat. Hey, Mitzi says, yes, live crowds finally returning in July since WrestleMania last month. Yes.
Yes.
It looks like, what the fuck, you're wishing me death by Moo Moo? Hey. If you're like saying it would be a
Death by
smart plan
beef.
to just disappear, I'm going to wish death on you by Moo Moo. Totally. And you can wear a Moo Moo dress while it's happening.
How about put the cow in the moo-moo? And the moo-moo would be wearing a moo-moo.
That's what you get for not being supportive of us. Because like, holy shit, WWE crowd is returning and it's going to be here in Houston on July 18th. Maybe I'll go.
Yes.
You should get your tickets now.
That's Monday Night
like,
Raw, I think.
July live crowd's okay, WWE. Yeah, wow, good for them.
They got 25 dates planned. So it's going to go through Labor Day weekend that we know of so far.
YBD's like, what? Not the old theme. YBD's like, dude, I want the new one back. Why? I have no idea. Thomas's message is
It is weird that
retracted.
they did put the old one on there when he came out, when Paul Heyman came out.
Mm-hmm. Jacob says, guys, me and my client won. Good for you. Congratulations. Thomas says, I'm okay with Roman's new theme. YBD says, no, I mean the crowd is back on my birthday. Oh, I get it. The crowds are going to be back on your birthday. So it's not really your birthday yet. Your birthday's in July. Got it. Well, there's like, WWE, come to Atlanta, Georgia in July. I miss going to live wrestling. Ravi's like, Fraud, Est, and Roman. Oh, come on. They're not that terrible. As Luke says, I hate it here. Why? Everybody needs to have their opinions, Luke, and it's okay. We know that you love everything that WWE does. You are in love with every single wrestling woman out there, and some of the men probably. We know you're a big fan of all of them. Exceptional SmackDown champions. Walter's like, I'm doing good washing my hands and wearing a mask. That's awesome, Walter. I don't wash my hands
Bailey,
anymore.
interrupting.
I wash them by licking them clean. Oh, how rude. YB says, I'm a go to the show. You should go to the show.
I would. If it was anywhere near me.
Flash is like, that's not Roman? No, I'm pretty sure that was Paul Heyman. Pretty sure most of the time. YBD's like, bro, those are so much. What's so much? What is it? What's so much? I don't know. Oh, you mean the tickets.
Yeah, they are. They're probably $40 up.
That's not that bad.
Well, then go to $1,200.
Right, but I mean...
But if you buy them, you got to buy them live, man. If you go to buy them afterwards, after they go off a sale, then they cost a lot more.
Ravi's like, D, stop hyping up dead food wrestlers. I'm not hyping them up. I'm just letting you know that other people love them.
Dead food. Is that like Randy Savage? Because he did the snap down, the SmackDown, the slap into a Slim Jim, snap into a Slim Jim.
No,
What's
honey.
a dead food wrestler?
Dead food wrestlers like Roman and Bianca Belair. The people he doesn't like, basically.
Oh, I get it.
Chris is like, Bianca looks all right tonight.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Thomas says, Velveteen Dream was finally been released. Thoughts?
Yes, I seen that.
Yeah.
I wasn't one of the ones that were out for his head.
Right?
So
I mean, that
it is what
allegations, whatever. Robbie says, big up Bailey rolling through. I think they're just sick and tired of the drama around it, and so they just finally were like, we're done. I don't even know if it was because they didn't support him or anything. Maybe they just got sick of the shit.
Bianca, after being embarrassed at the last pay-per-view, she's getting back in the ring with Bayley.
Yeah. She's like, you take it. Flash is in the chat saying it's Paul Heyman. It is him. It's Paul Heyman. Looks like, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Roman slapped me. And
oh, from behind! Shayna Baszler!
Well, at least it would be a good reach around, right?
Well, obviously, the Natalya and her friends coming down. There it is.
Well, yeah, Tamina, because they have to beat up the other.
So we're going to have a 6-man tag team champion. Or, not, why do I always want to say champion with tag team? Anyway, 6-man tag team match coming up after the break. Once they go to break. They won't break yet.
They're going to have the women do it because, it has to be that way. Tamina's like, okay, I'll hold on. You kick me in the head.
Right down on her back. After that big boot from Shayna Baszler.
Robbie's like, Esta's a cheat. Yes, she is. We did watch her cheat. That is true. That's truth. That's fact. That's factual. That's a factual statement.
Well, not to mention she had no offense.
Right. Walter's like, Bayley, stop talking, holding up SmackDown. What? She had to get shit going, Walter. She had to get the people riled up and wanting to attack people and all that stuff. I mean, come on. That's how it has to go, right? All right, here is a trivia question for you. Who made his WWE debut by coming up from under the ring at the WWE St. Valentine's Day Massacre? Walter says, Bayley, stop taking up time. Chris says, oh, Bayley giving shout out to Apollo. To Apollo? Yeah. Sterling, like, that is the worst Jamaican accent ever. Flash. Oh, is that his accent? Oh. Robbie's like, F them, they are done out here. Webby is like, those tickets aren't cheap. I'm still going to get one.
Let's go get one.
$40 is kind of cheap. Adagio says, I agree, Starlight. And Robbie says, S deserves the beatdown. Walter's like, fight, starting. Yes. Chris says, will Bliss show up?
No.
Wrong show. I don't think she'll show up.
I mean, I don't see anybody in there that she has a feud with. Shayna and, Tamina a little bit, but not. I don't think that's the direction she was headed, was it?
I don't know, maybe.
She liked Tamina.
She seemed to like her.
Emily did, or Lily, or whatever.
Lily did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My neighbors, the little one's Lily and her mom's Emily, so I'm like, I know it's one of those two.
Right? Oh. Let's see, Walter. Ari says, yes, Dodgy. I couldn't agree more. Walter's like, trivia on commercial. Yes. We have a C in the chat. Hey, a C. Robbie says, Bayley, the only one decent out there. Oh, bummer.
Are you talking about looks or wrestling ability?
Probably going to say both, I bet. Yeah. You really are the average Joe. Or they're not the average Joe.
Who did it?
Like, look,
Who came
I
up
pick
out
up
of the ring?
50-pound chicken feed just like it's nothing. Whatever.
I can do that.
Pick up 50-pound chicken feed like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You just pick it up like it's this.
Yep.
Whatever. Robbie's telling you it's both. Yeah. I knew it.
Right? I mean, Natalya's known for wrestling ability, I guess, but...
I mean, now that she's put her boobs on parade.
Yeah.
I guess she's
I thought her nipple was going to come out. When she's just standing there, I was like, is that like an inch above her areola? Not even an inch, like a half an inch above her areola. I was like, that's coming out. That's coming out.
It's happening. It's happening. All right, the answer to that trivia question was Big Show or Paul White, but better known as Big Show in WWE.
I was thinking Kane, so I was off.
Walter says, I'll be here for Raw Monday, still here for SmackDown until 9.
Good deal. It's good to see you in here. Bianca Belair, pacing like a lioness.
Right. Thomas says, Hell in the Cell, Bianca versus Bayley versus Sasha inside the cell.
I don't think so. I don't think we haven't seen Sasha
for a while, so
we're gonna have to wait till we see Sasha again before she starts wrestling, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, she's totally upset. She's like, how dareth you?
They're just jealous because they lost.
So it looks like Tamina might be getting some tribal for her family ink there on her arm.
On her right arm?
Mm-hmm. Looks like she's starting some stuff on there. She must be doing stuff for the tribe.
She's trying to get her place at the table.
Yeah. Robbie's like, Sonya is just an op, deserves to be locked up in AC pen. What?
Yeah, lock them up. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. Some weird UK talk. Así says, I love your blue sweatshirt. Whose?
That one.
Whatever.
Mine's darker.
They're different colors because we got them at different times.
Got them from different companies.
Mm-hmm. Walter's like, Tamina and Nadia and Bianca for the win. Yeah, you're going for the supposed good guys to win? They cheat too, you know. Bianca's a cheater.
Look at that,
says,
Tamina with the power.
The blue background, it's really good. We match. We're like all blue for SmackDown.
Blue,
We're bluing it up.
Uh-oh. Natalia.
Their ropes and ring posts are blue for SmackDown.
They are. Why wouldn't they be?
So Thomas is like, Apollo is retaining tonight. That's what he's guessing.
Yes, I'm going to say the same thing. If I had to bet on it, it would be Apollo.
Robbie's like, you don't know what the AC pen is and you guys watch wrestling? I never said I watch wrestling. You know how much wrestling I watch? Every time we're on here, that's how much wrestling I watch.
That's quite a bit.
And that's it. I don't know any background.
That's
I don't know the history.
7+ hours a week.
But I don't know any history of it. So I have to learn things all the time.
She's got like
in fact,
Alzheimer's
I am
every
completely
time she watches wrestling.
Ignorant.
I don't know who these people are, but they're
I
really
have to
nice
like
to me.
retell myself because I have wrestling amnesia. Who they are every time I watch it. Like, oh, that's right. That's what's happening. Walter's like, on Thursday I won a game of bingo and got a prize Subway gift card. Nice. How much was it worth? Like $20? Or was it worth more than that? That's a pretty good deal if you like Subway.
Where is AC Pen from? Like, I want to know what it is. Is it WWE thing? WCW?
Wow,
Impact?
Natalia got her. She's like, I got to the edge.
Hey, here comes Bianca.
Here comes the women's
A little bit
champion
behind
up
here.
against
All
Shayna.
right, there we go. So
Ka-chow.
Bianca taking it right to Shayna.
Oh, Belair.
The Est.
YBD says the Est will win at Hell in a Cell. Yeah? Possibly. She's never been in one. Well, maybe she has. Has she been in a Hell in a Cell?
Who's that?
Bianca Belair.
No. No.
Thomas says, also, Tyler Bate is the new Heritage Cup champion.
Huh. It's interesting.
Heritage Cup.
I think it's a NXT UK thing.
YBD says, no, she's never been in a Hell in a Cell. See? I have no idea. That's why I have to ask questions.
Look at Bianca. She's going high flying.
Oh,
well,
she
never
almost
mind.
fell. She's like, She's
like, I'm not standing up. Nope. Not
she's
happening.
like, I almost didn't make it and I hurt myself.
Oh, she might have hurt her knee. Get her, Bailey. What, she's broken.
Oh, totally broken. Let's see. Walter's like, just $10. Oh, man, that's not enough. Like, you could buy, like, one sandwich. It's like one sandwich with tax, and then you have to, like, whatever you have left, you have to add money to. That's not cool.
What are you talking about? What's the
His
sandwich?
Subway sandwich gift card that he got was only $10.
Oh, that's fine.
I know, but it wouldn't buy you like 2 sandwiches with just the gift card. Right? You would have to.
$5 foot long.
But that doesn't exist anymore, and you have tax. So if you only have $10, unless he's in a state that doesn't have tax, which I doubt. But, I mean, he could be. But, you know, that's not silliness right there.
Very interesting.
Buttery waffles and maple glaze. Oh, that's so weird. Anyways, we have Alita Kelly in the chat. Hey, Alita.
Hey, Alita. Thanks for
and
joining
Ayla's
us.
out there. Hey, Ayla.
Ayla.
How's it
Thanks for joining us.
going? All right, let's see.
Ayla's sick. She might get us sick today.
Ew, she's probably going to give us a disease through our chat. That's gross.
Give me the Windex or whatever it's called. What's that hand sanitizer called? Hand sanitizer? Give me that.
It's called hand sanitizer, and I do not have
Perel.
any.
That's what I was looking
Prel. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Whom did Brock Lesnar F5 on Raw when he returned in April 2012? Rob is like, SD slightly better than Raw. Sometimes it
can
had
be.
been for a long time. And
In
then
the last 2
couple
weeks,
weeks, they kind of were stupid. So I don't
they
know.
started putting a lot more recaps on it. And Raw's got away from the recap, so it's kind of a nice breath of fresh air for Raw.
Right?
The matches aren't that great, but who watches wrestling for the matches? I watch it for the recaps, or the non-recap.
Right?
Just kidding. Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anybody.
Who are you not talking to?
I was looking at notifications, but I was going to look up whatever that thing was.
Oh, AC.
Since nobody answers it.
AC Penitentiary or PIN.
Just AC pen. I don't know what it means.
Did you read a trivia question? Or did I miss it?
I read a trivia question.
So I missed it.
Okay. I don't know what he's talking about, and it doesn't come up, so it's probably whatever. Oh, whatchamacallit.
Wrestling news?
AC Pen is a jail that frauds go to. Yeah, and it's a WWE thing by the Usos.
Like the Uso Penitentiary?
Are you talking about the Uso Penitentiary? It's the only thing I know of about it. All right, the answer to that was John Cena. If you guessed John Cena, you got it correct. Congratulations. Good job.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of John Cena when he came back. I can't believe that was all the way back in 2012. I feel like Brock just came back just like a couple years ago. But I forget he was there forever.
Forever.
All right, Bailey behind Bianca. Bianca's knee must be better.
Yeah, must be. Totally is. It was like, guys, I can't infect you through my phone screen. I think you can. You've probably sneezed on it before. It's gross. It's nasty.
Have you never heard of a computer virus?
Yeah, hello. Computer virus. Ugh.
How do you think they become? From people like you putting disease on the phone.
Grant T's in the chat saying, hey, I'm here. You are here, Grant.
Thanks for joining us.
It's good to see you out there in the world. Are you watching some SmackDown? We're watching SmackDown. It's a ladies'
All right, Tamina,
match
right into
now.
Natalia. I will get names right, I hope, by the end of the night. Tamina, power slam. Randy
Bailey.
Orton style.
Oh, she almost tripped over her. Tagged Natalia in.
She's not known for athleticism.
Natalia's giving her the big kick to the face.
Oh.
Grabbed her around the waist
German
and threw her
suplex.
butt. And then they tagged the other one in.
Natalia. Or
Bianca's
Tamina.
broken. We
There
don't
goes
know where
slingshot. Right into a super kick. Bailey's hurt.
Bailey's got issues.
Tamina's
She's by
trying
the
to
ropes,
lay
so
on her.
She's going to grab onto the ropes.
Bailey grabs that bottom rope.
It's there. Rope grabbing
It's
and
almost
all.
like it was predictable or something, you know? Like, you could just see it coming before it even happened. It's like you willed it to happen.
Yeah, they should totally know. You should tell them that they're totally close to the ropes. They're Pat McAfee.
Whoa, she ducks it. Tags in Shayna. Natalia didn't see it, though. She didn't realize it. Sharpshooter.
Drag her. Oh, damn you, Shayna, with your knees to faces.
1, 2.
Ooh, you shouldn't take your hair out because you know that people are going to be yanking on
Whatever's going on with Natalia's lower body with those shorts on or whatever, they make it look like she's got like granny panties on or something.
Maybe she does have granny panties on.
Like as an outfit.
She's like, well, I'm not
Big
confident enough
clothesline.
to wear an outfit like Lana does.
Look at that. Tamina just took out Nia. Shayna just took her out. Bianca just took her out.
Bianca finally got her,
Bianca's the
even
only
though her
one
knee's
left.
broken. She's like, I can't do my
Oh,
move.
Bailey with the nice assist.
Bailey.
Belly to Bailey on the
Bailey
outside.
just snatched Belair right out of there like she was nothing.
Natalia
And she got
attacks
kicked in
her.
the stomach for her troubles.
Shayna Baszler, there it is. Tap her out.
Where's Tamina when you need her?
Doesn't matter, she's going to tap.
Don't tap
Look
out.
at-
She's like, I'm coughing. I'm selling it really well. No, don't
And
tap.
she taps out. Natalia quits.
Loser.
The champion's a quitter.
Loser. You're a loser. I thought you were a heart. Are they supposed to be like winners?
They used to be before this generation.
Let's see. It was like I just took some Alka-Seltzer Plus and I'm feeling a little better. Plop, plop, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. It was like, so I have a virus. I'm going to need an antivirus. You do. You need the anti stuff.
Go with something like Kaspersky or something.
McAfee.
McAfee's a good one.
Stay away from Norton. It is like a virus for your computer.
You could also put a face mask on your computer.
Yeah, you should just put a face mask on your phone.
Or do that.
I think
it makes it hard to read what's happening on the phone.
That's okay. Nobody needs to know what's really happening.
But it does keep it safe.
But it keeps it safe.
You could also just wrap it in cellophane.
Just throw some hand sanitizer on it. Robbie's like, Ayla, did you have a hangover? And Thomas says, Postman Pat on commentary. Ayla's like, no, Robbie, I'm dying of the common cold. Janelle Jackson's in the chat. Hey, Janelle.
Here's Big E. Hey, Janelle.
Tasty Marshmallow's talking with Big E in the back. Janelle says, think people would still have respect for Velveteen Dream if all of them allegations didn't happen with him?
Absolutely.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
allegations can ruin people's lives, people. That's why we do not fake shit and lie about things.
Right.
That's why they're called allegations, because they cannot be proven as true. YBD says, poor Ayla. Robbie says, Michael Cole and Pat should open up a Waffle House. The amount of waffling they have.
Right.
Robbie's like, Tamina is a ham roll.
Old Tamina.
What exactly is a ham roll? Like, is it really a food item? Like, do you make a roll out of ham?
It probably is, but I doubt that that's what he's talking about.
Alita Kelly's like, and then she's like, Biggie! She's very excited about seeing Biggie out there. Ayla says, should I put my phone in the microwave? Germs can't handle the microwave. Well, according to most people, you should put it in the microwave and then start it up. It'll take all the germs off of it.
What are we
and if anybody
about?
Really does that out there, don't. That's just stupid.
What is it? What are you saying?
So it was a big thing that people were talking about how they have all these germs on their cell phones.
Okay.
They're like, oh, we'll put it in the microwave and put it on a certain amount of time and it'll take all the germs right off of it, right? Because it'll nuke them. Right?
Could also boil it in water, probably.
Right. So people did it, and then they got all mad saying, so I was told to do this, and then it ruined my phone. It's like, seriously? Why would, people are gullible and dumb. Like, another one was, this picture of this person was like, hey, I found this, hack on TikTok where you put, that they took sandpaper or whatever and put them on their windshield wipers and then took all the ice off there. Well, it got rid of the ice, but now I can't see through my windshield. Yeah. Now, whether or not people do it on purpose because, that's how the internet is anymore.
That's pretty
They
funny.
do it to get likes and how stupid are you kind of shit. Or if there really are that dumb of people out there that do that dumb of shit. Which I'm sure there are, and there can be. And there probably are stupid people that are that gullible to do that kind of thing. Anyways, here's another trivia question for you. Who are the 3 faces of Foley? It's I think it's like cinnamon bun, but with ham. Oh, that's how it is. Simo says only one person did waffling, and that was Booker T. Looks like, Ravi, we all have to put boots on in chat for all the BS you're spewing into chat. He can't help himself. It's all right. Lydia Kelly's like, plus kill the phone. Well, if that way they can't listen in on your brain waves. It makes a lot of sense.
Our cyborg lifestyle that we live.
Rob is like, ham roll, a twat, idiot, loser, and so many other words. You get the picture with that. No, I'm pretty sure it's a food item. Once you say ham, all I can think of is little piggies. Because they're ham.
A yearling.
It was like Talitha talking about me like I'm not in the chat. Ha ha ha. I always talk about you like you're not in the chat.
Half the time you're not. I'm just kidding.
Even if you are. Anyways, it looks like I'm beginning to think Ravi is just making up words to insult people and to seem smart. He's from the UK, so that is pretty much a very good description. Rob was like, Luke, chill out. Maybe no, just having banter, but he is. Ravi and I banter back and forth a lot, actually. You're not here, Luke, so I have to do it with somebody. I have to have a good time somehow. To try out my sarcasm and whatnot. Has to be happen somewhere. Ayla's like, I only put sandpaper on my windshield wipers once.
Right.
Well, you didn't make the mistake again, so you learned something, didn't you?
Okay, so when I was in high school, I was working at Sears as a delivery driver. This reminds me of that. And this house, it was a newer build, and they were putting in all the appliances, and we had to install them. So it was washer, dryer, range, dishwasher, fridge.
Right.
And something else, ice maker or something. I can't remember what it was. Or just a freezer. Anyways, we were in there quite a while. But when we got there, it was raining outside. And we always left our truck running. We even left our truck running when we pumped gas, right? Like, we never turned it off. And so we parked it and went inside and was doing this. And it took us 4 or 5 hours. When we came outside, it was all sunny and nice. We couldn't see out the windshield because it had melted the windshield wipers to the windows the whole way because they were on the whole time. And then, not only that, once they were melted away, they got so hot that they had bent over, and then it was on the rod, and the rod was just scraping the windshield. For 4 or 5 hours this was on. Now, granted, I don't know when it stopped raining, but... So, they had to replace the windshield because of the gouges and the wiper arms on the machine. Not the wiper blades, obviously, those had to be replaced too, but the wiper arms had to be replaced.
Okay, that's not really like what that person did, but yeah, I could, I mean.
So I don't leave my windshield wipers on when I go in places. Even if it's going to be for a minute. You never know when the bank's going to get robbed, I guess.
Right? You might be in there for 10 hours. Your car's out there
you don't
running
need
with the windshield wipers on.
You don't need insult to injury, right?
You get let go, finally, you're alive, and you're like, oh, thank God I'm alive. You get out to your car, and you're like, God damn it!
My windshield wiper motors are burnt out.
You can't see out your windshield because there's rubber belted to it. All right, the answer to that trivia question was Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. If you guess those, you are amazing, and you got them correct.
Dude Love.
Dude Love. Ayla's like, I only put sandpaper on windshield wipers once. And Ravi says, big up D, your banta is levels. Always, always, always. It's because I'm amazing. Mother answered. Ayla's like, Ravi, you remind me of my toddler. You say things that only make sense to you. Alita Kelly's laughing. I take it she's laughing at your story. Or the fact that we were talking about if you did it when you were in a bank robbery and had to stand there and...
Either way, it doesn't turn out good. But the original story is original. That was the funnest job I ever had, though. The guy I worked with was older. He actually owns a bar up in... not Yellowstone, but the one right under it. Island Park.
Oh, mm-hmm.
He owns the bar there now. It's pretty cool, so I need to get up there and see him one of these days.
Definitely.
But anyways, he would, like, we'd go out in the parking lot. So we'd get in the truck and we'd leave, but we knew where the cameras were because we went in the security office all the time. So we'd pull the truck up where they couldn't see us. And we'd get out and run over to our cars and grab our fishing poles and put them in the truck. And then when we would go deliver south, there's lakes and stuff, so we'd fish like half the day while we were waiting people. We would call and be like, we're going to be like 15, 20 minutes late.
That's funny.
So that was a pretty fun job.
Okay. So another promo thing by
Aleister Black
there.
Looks pretty good.
Ooh, King Corbin's going to be coming down.
The King.
I think we're going to have a
All
match.
rise. It's not a judge, Travis. He is a king.
You kneel, not rise.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All kneel. Yeah, that's right. Huh?
Yeah, it is. Ravi says, all me and my friends talk is slang.
That's how you get it done.
That way nobody can understand you. They'd be like, what are you guys talking about?
They speak English. Austin Powers, Nigel Powers conversation. English.
Let me put it
Look
this
it
way.
up.
If I didn't love or like you guys, I wouldn't give you a hard time. Like,
So if you get ignored,
if you get ignored,
that's why.
that's why.
Do it!
But if I actually read your comments and like give you a hard time about your stuff and tease you and talk back, It's because I like you. Just saying. Now you guys all know my secret.
If she punches you, she wants to kiss you.
Ew.
Ow. Did you break your fist?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is your arm okay? Or is it like that one guy's? Did it break? That part of your arm?
My tibia. Femur.
Right.
Meniscus tear.
That's right.
My bone.
Right. Ravi says, Ayla, thanks for the compliment. Walter says, what do you guys think of fans now can go to WWE live events as they should, and they should have started it this month?
I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely looking forward to it.
Yeah. He's going to let who do the talking?
His actions.
Oh. I can't help myself. Has he lost weight?
Yeah, he's thinning up.
Yeah, because you can see his jawline now. It's kind of creepy, actually. Isn't it?
Yeah.
He was a little fluffy.
You know, he was a big fat guy. Like, he was an offensive lineman in the NFL.
Right. I
So
mean, he
he's
probably
been
had
losing and
muscles,
losing and
but it was fat
Yeah.
muscle. I get
Right.
it. So he was big and strong, which is usually how it goes. It said, you're welcome. Ravi's like Burger King settings. Oh. Like yourself? Walter's like, Shinsuke stole King Corbin's crown. He did. Shabby Tabby Cat?
He must be talking about Nakamura's cat.
Oh. A real king respects it. Robbie's like, Burger King has defo got a cob on hella angry. Dia's going to a live event to cheer on Nia Holjax. Probably. Walter's like, Burger King Corbin. Oh.
That's what he needs to get his crown back. Of the true king.
The one true king!
True king.
Yeah, bitches. Take that. Shove it.
I ain't working here no more.
We need you to boo him. Boo him good. Call him Burger King King.
All right, let's
As
hear. Let's.
Walter and Robbie.
Who's this? Is Nakamura coming out to new music? Do we know who this is? Thank you. Boogs? Rick Boogs? Sounds like a rock star from the 80s. This guy might be a real artist of some sort.
I don't know. Ravi seems to be a really big fan of him, though, which is not surprising. He seems to go for those guys with the weird ponytail.
He's playing that on his guitar.
80s thing.
That's pretty cool.
His music?
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. He must be a pretty good guitar player.
I'm okay with this feud.
No, absolutely. You see McAfee's all playing on Cole. He's like...
On his head. Poor Cole. I wonder how he's okay with him being in his personal space constantly. Like, dude, can you not put your junk on my head? Alita Kelly's like, Boogs? Yeah, Boogs. His name is Boogs.
Boogs. Boogs.
So Ravi says Naka does have cool music. He does have really cool music. And that's coming up next, as Walter says Pat McAfee hitting Michael Cole. Oh, he wasn't hitting him.
He was air guitar.
He was hitting on him.
Like with an air guitar.
But he wasn't hitting him. He was probably hitting on him. He's like, do you like my junk on your head? Do you like it? Do you like it right
strumming
there?
on him.
It's going to be right there in your face. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Which WWE Hall of Famer competed as Chainsaw Charlie?
Oh, chainsaw. Oh. Did they think it was gone or something? And then it came back?
I guess.
Quiet Place Dose.
Or maybe this was to show what happened. I don't know. I never really
Maybe it's
watched
a prequel.
the first one
Sometimes
completely.
2s are prequels.
A little bit, yeah. Or show you a little bit of the background to show you what's going to happen later.
In the sequel.
I guess, I don't know. Lita's like, that's cool and skill, right? Luna's like, what in the... no, there's no what in the at all. It's Matthew!
Matthew!
Hey, Matthew!
Good to see you in here.
How's it going, man? How's things going? Did you get school started? Did you buy a house? You get settled? You know what you're doing with your life?
Right.
Do you know what you want to do when you
know
grow
what
up?
doing with their life?
When you grow up, do you know what you want to be? He says, King Nakamura versus King Corbin is the best thing WWE could do right now.
Absolutely. And then have Boogs, whatever his name is, play the guitar.
I thought he said boobs.
Uh-huh.
I was like, that's your name? And then he had spelled it, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad he spelled it.
His name's Big Titties.
Big Titties.
Big Titties.
As he, like, grinds on his guitar. His triangle electric guitar.
Should have had Nakamura, or not Nakamura. They should have had Elias come out and play the guitar for him. Acoustic to that.
It was like, I can't see Luna. Did this person block me? Or I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Where he's like, everyone sure knows what they are doing in their life. Do they, though? I don't think so. There's a lot of people out there that don't know what they're doing.
I need to get my daughter into veterinarian school so she can be a vet, because it's a good time to be a vet.
I don't think she could be a vet. I bet you anything those things gross her out.
Dogs.
No.
Cats.
You would have to make her be a big animal vet, because those are the ones that are needed the most.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that.
I meant like gooey, gross things like blood and guts.
I'm pretty sure you get over that.
Some people just don't. Matthew says, hello, I finished my business classes.
Good.
Good. All right, we're back with a match between, of course, Shinsuke and King Corbin. The answer to that was Terry Funk was the answer to the trivia question. Nakamura's got his biggest fan out there with him. And Matthew said that business classes, he says, but I'm waiting to buy a house. Sure, till my lease is up, the market is too crazy. Exactly.
It'll crash, I'm sure. But it might take 2 years.
Yes, it is, Matthew. I'm still trying to buy a house. Is that house down our street still?
Nope. Somebody bought it and cleaned it all up. It's all nice now. People live in it.
Nice.
Like within a week, it's all nice.
Wow. That's crazy, huh?
I'm like, what the hell? The grass, first of all, was up to the steps. Now it's all
that's what happened
manicured.
When I bought this. But it had been on the market for like 2, almost 3 years, which was crazy at that time. Lolita Cully's like,
King Corbin
Ella,
taking it right to
Rob's
Nakamura.
like, Travis so wants to play air guitar like Pat to see it in you. I so see it in his face.
Oh yeah.
He can totally not play air guitar.
I'll play air guitar all night.
Illa's like, elephant veteran. There you go. And Alita's like, my keyboard keeps acting up. Oh, I just thought you were randomly having Tourette's. Sorry.
Shit.
My bad.
Shit whore. Ball hair.
Yeah, they should have had a ball there. Matthew's like, I never know what I'm doing in my life. I am going to massage spaghetti and meat sauce here in a few. Other than that, I'm just jacking it in Roanoke.
That's how you get it done.
Well, usually that's how you give yourself pleasure, I'm sure. And massaging spaghetti and meat sauce. Who doesn't want to massage spaghetti and meat sauce? It's probably the best thing ever right there. Do you give it the old Swedish massage? Sorry.
King Corbin taking it right to Nakamura.
Luke, did you go to work? You know, my love for you is great. Where'd you go? Are you at work now? Did you go work? Did you leave me? Like normal. Ugh. He wants to punish him for taking his crown.
He does. He needs to go get it back.
Disrespectful! Walter wants Shinsuke to get the win. And Matthew says, Ayla, everyone is leaving the liberated democratic states.
Did you hear what he said?
What?
He was making fun of Boogs, and then Michael Cole said, that's his last name. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Boogs and Mr. Boogs.
Mr. and Mrs. Boogs. That's like veterinarian, my bad.
The old veterinarian.
Oh, you want her to be an elephant veterinarian. I She was going to be an elephant veteran. That's creepy weird. I was like, Dee knows all about that, laughing Defo. Knows all about what? Massaging spaghetti and meatballs? You're so
That would be the job, right? You become a veterinarian, you work on big animals in the States for a while, but then go to Africa and work on the game animals that are out in the bush. You know, after the poachers cut off like rhinos' horns and stuff because they leave them alive.
Right.
And then they have to be
coddled so they don't die.
And do that, like, you know, 3 months out of the year or whatever.
Matthew's like, so that guitar dude is pretty ripped. Yeah, and he has like a porn stash going on.
That's
He's
what I
doing
was saying.
great
He kind
out
of looked
there.
like Elias. They should have just got Elias, but Mr. Boogs is back. Maybe a Boogs Elias feud.
Who's Boogs?
I don't know
even
who he is.
Why is he back? Did he come back from somewhere?
Was he ever
gone?
there? I'm pretty sure I've watched it since 2012. So, and he doesn't look old enough to have wrestled before 2012.
I've watched it for almost 2 years and I have no idea who the fuck he is. Matthew's like, LOL, making it. LOL, I'm making. Oh, you're gonna make, dude. Massaging spaghetti and meatballs is way better. Meat sauce.
I thought you were making
so much more funny.
I thought you were making a pizza,
it.
so I didn't. I was like, yeah, man, you massage it in there. It's fine. Rub it in there.
Awesome. He's massaging spaghetti and meat sauce. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh, German suplex. 1, 2, and. Kinshasa.
Hey, remember how I was telling you about Ayla's heritage and how they could have gotten their light coloring, like from her Spanish and Hispanic area? So she talked to her. So she said in a text, so my brother called me the other day to give me some info on my great grandparents. Supposedly, my great grandpa wasn't illegal from Germany.
Huh.
Yeah, I know some history. I was talking to Travis a little bit about that. I think I told you guys about it.
1, 2, and 3. Oh! Nakamura kicks out.
Yeah, I was talking about it on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I was talking about it on Wednesday, how they had a lot of Germans and stuff that, in Spanish, light-haired, light-eyed, light-skinned people, I guess you could say, from European areas, came to Mexico.
What is he doing? That's just cheating. He sounds like a video game from the 80s. With a guitar.
With his porn stash and
1, 2, and 3. Nakamura wins.
He got so
with the distraction.
Sidetracked and got the fruit roll-up like Norm. They can't do it with normal stuff. They got to do fruit roll-ups. He's like, well, I can't do my normal thing, so I've got to do fruit roll-ups. He's like, look, I kept your crown. That's just not right, dude. Disrespectful.
That's tough. That's got to be tough for King Corbin.
Yeah.
But now the rubber match will decide the winner, right?
True.
Now each one of them have one.
Yep. Well, it's like, Ayla, nice spelling in chat. Funny. LOL. It was like that. And then Matthew says, y'all are almost at 1K. Yeah, tell some friends or something. My God, man.
We honestly haven't had a subscriber in like 2 weeks.
Ugh, seriously.
Not one.
What's wrong with you peeps?
It's the slowest it's ever been.
They're not telling us. YouTube hates us. YouTube. Why, YouTube? Why? WWE Slam.
That shirt's awesome. That's literally Mike Tyson's
Sika,
Punch-Out stuff.
Afa?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Pretty sure Sika's their dad.
Mm-hmm.
No, Sika's their grandpa. I believe.
That's funny. Rob is like, get the likes up to 20 so Travis can air guitar to knock his theme. Matthew says, noting lime roll up a nice warm pizza, please. It's better than apple. Fucking stupid roll up. Well, there's like, yes, King Corbin lost. It was like, but he wasn't German, just from Germany. I don't know. He tells me things while my brain can't retain information.
You gotta write it down. Keep your notebook by you.
It was like, see, I can't even spell again. You just have to write those things down, keep a notebook handy, and just write them in there.
Always keep a little notebook with you.
I didn't say he had to be German. I just said from Germany.
Oh, Roman's got his old
mean he was actually
music
German.
when it's not Paul Heyman.
Oh, so we now know why they use different stuff. I get it. Matthew's like, he's probably East German. Rob is like, D, plug the channel more on the live stream. You plug it. Tell your friends. Don't you have friends?
Everybody
has 2 friends. You keep telling me
friends.
that you have friends. Tell your 2 friends, and then your 2 friends will tell 2 friends each. So that's now 4 people. And then those 4 people will tell 2 people each. See how it works? That's how growth works, people. It's like a pyramid scheme, but better.
Yeah, we ain't selling anything.
Yeah, except for ourselves. We're sluts. We're YouTube sluts.
Not a slut if you get paid. We're whores.
Oh, sorry. We're whores. We're YouTube whores. We're getting paid in likes.
Right now we're sluts.
And subscription.
We're doing it for free, but soon.
Soon we're going to be whores. I can't wait. I'm so glad that my prostitution is...
It's almost come full circle, so...
Pretty soon I'm going to be a kept woman.
I haven't cried that hard since I was a little girl.
Alita's like, I share the live stream on my Facebook. See? That's what we're talking about. Alita's amazing. Look at that girl.
Doing all the work.
She is amazing.
She's a heavy lifter. We need to make her a moderator.
All the heavy lifting. It was like, I don't know. I'm trying to find out so I can't make a family tree. So you can't make one, or so you can make one? It's because you're on drugs, you druggie. Matthew's like, oh, I can't spell today. That's alright. You and Ayla have something in common. Walter's like, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso with Paul Heyman. Boo! Lita says, there's proof that some Germans fled to Mexico. Yes, they did. Oh, actually, a lot of them fled to Mexico. A lot of them fled to South America. It's huge proof. Huge, 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 huge proof. Especially in their DNA.
Why would they not? They're war criminals.
They are. They are. And
they also went to North Africa. There was places in North Africa that they ended up.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very true. Yep, they kind of spread themselves all over.
And it was a different world back then, so it was easier to get away with that stuff.
Yep.
Nowadays, you'd almost have to speak another language. Although they did have programs where they were trying to teach them English so they could talk just like us.
True.
But that would still be hard to get into the United States nowadays.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, though. I don't know if it would be that hard to get into the United States because we all kind of expect most people to have an accent, don't we? Like, I mean, we're pretty much a melting pot of people anymore. So if you have a melting pot of people and you're having a lot of people who are immigrants or whatever, whether legal or illegal, who cares? But if you have
the beauty of America, like, poof.
kind of thing, it just you know the way it is. I mean, it's almost like how it was when America first started, and they had so many different people that came over and everything. It's kind of
Spanish and English, basically, at first. The Irish were basically slaves at the time, or close to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they came later.
Oh, so here's a trivia question for you real quick. Which former WCW champion defeated Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series 2016? And it says, Ayla, I'm trying to figure out my mom's side of things. Family history is interesting. Ayla says, I know the difference between while and wall. I should probably go to bed. Rob is like, my friends don't watch WWE. They watched WWFD.
Good deal.
So they watch the World Wildlife Foundation. You know, that stuff's pretty interesting to learn about animals.
First of all, it is a
charity. I know what it was. I know.
It's not a TV show.
I can make a joke.
It's not a joke if it's not a TV show.
It can be a joke.
Did
you
they
can
even
still
have
watch
a magazine?
the wildlife. You can watch it in a magazine, online.
Do they have a magazine?
Such a jerk. You're like, I can't have you have a joke to that. I'm the only jokester around here. My jokes are so much better.
Not about being
like,
a joke.
Misty is running a Ponzi scheme. Totally. Luna says, who was that on the electric guitar? His name is Boogs.
Like boobs, but with a G.
I don't know what his first name was. I didn't even listen. I was so interested by his last name.
Rick Boogs.
Oh, Rick Boogs. Robbie says Matthew D. Defo is. Matthew says, Luna, I have no idea. It's like, yeah, I am on drugs. Cold medication will F you up, apparently. If you don't take stuff on a normal basis, like if you don't take things, it will. Like, if you're not the type that you know, every time you get a sniffle, you take something, you just kind of ride it out until it's so bad you have to, then yeah. Matthew says, I think the UFOs are actually Nazis that live in Antarctica. Probably.
And there you go.
They
can't fly underwater, so they could have an underwater.
It's perfect. It's a perfect
place
thing right there. Robbie's like, Ayla living dangerously. Matthew's like, Ayla, I've robo-tripped a few times back in the day. It's interesting and not recommended. Princess Twilight Sparkle is like, oh, Ayla's like, my dad's dad was born in 28, so his dad, my great-grandfather, was born before that. I don't know, I'm going to bed. Go get some rest. Sleep it off. Maybe you'll start feeling better. Drink lots and lots of water. That'll help too.
Zinc.
As Alita says, yes, it's Nat Geo Wild. See? WWF station. Alita's got my jam. She knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying.
Got somebody in my corner. Thank God. Travis doesn't want to be in my corner. What a jerk. Ugh.
Did Roman finally make it to the ring? Because they were walking
He was down there,
slow.
and then they went to commercial.
Oh, he made it to the ring? I thought they were just on the outside of it.
No, they were in the ring. All right, so the answer to that trivia question was Goldberg. If you guessed Goldberg, you got it correct. Good job.
I didn't hear the any question, so
Good for you. Nobody listens anyways. Matthew's like, hello, sweet dreams, Ayla. Lay off the cooking wine. Walter's like, SmackDown, good wrestling tonight. Robbie says, LOD with jokes better than Eddie Murphy. Right now. Not when he was like old school Eddie Murphy, though.
Delirious, Raw.
Walter's like, Ayla, no drugs. Oh, Ayla, take all the drugs.
His wife, Fufu.
As Ayla just said, all the drugs, Walter. Night, guys. Good night, Ayla. Get some rest, sweetie. Drink lots of water. Matthew's like, boring Reigns needs to take the cough medicine and go to bed. Robbie's like, KO the goat. Alita says, yes, Irish took Korea Africans' place once they abolished slavery where they couldn't have slaves. You know, it's so crazy because,
Or what was that? Indigenous? No, it's the wrong word. Indentured servants. I actually had in my genealogy, one of my ancestors was an indentured servant who was basically a slave. I mean, people can say they weren't, but they really were. They were really considered a slave. They basically worked to get their freedom. And they could have changed their contract at any time to make it so they never were free. So... Right. They usually had to pay off some sort of a debt.
I don't care what color your skin is. Every single person from any area at one point in their ancestry has been a slave.
Yep. Human suffering has always been part of the process with humans. I don't know why we do it to each other. I don't know if it's something to do with our DNA, but...
I have no idea. But it still happens to this day, and I'm not talking about the Americas. I'm talking about other countries.
Rome...
It happens so much more often in other places, and it's just crazy that people think that it's here, and it's like...
Gladiators.
But it's not. Yeah, it's crazy. You could go back in ancestral history and find it everywhere. Who were persecuted, whether it was because of anything. It could have been their looks, their skin color, their religion, their thoughts, their
Definitely
gender.
Your thoughts.
It could have been anything. So, yeah, it's crazy. That stuff's really weird. But sad. But,
So what is going on here? Just like a huge recap of
of
everything
what's
that's
going
ever
on
happened?
between these two dickwads? Yes. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Well, how is Roman and Cesaro still a thing with Seth now involved in it?
I don't know. Maybe they're just showing how it's coming about that Cesaro and Seth are having a feud. I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we have Larry in the chat. Hey, Larry, it's nice to see you back, man. How's everything going? You survived. You're alive.
D&D.
You guys still doing your D&D? It's a good thing it was online so you guys could still continue to do it. Says, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing fantastic. It is good to see you in here.
He's like, can't wait for July 16th. Yeah, July 16th.
Live fans.
Live fans are happening and people's birthdays. Robbie's like, Ayla, dose yourself up so you sleep 24 hours. She can't. She has kids. That's the hard part.
See, he's got a bald fade. See how there's no hair above the beard right here?
Oh.
On Roman?
Oh, okay.
That's called that's what those clippers do.
Oh.
So you can go from a bald fade because they're 1 millimeter thickness.
So you can have your beard but have your shaved side so it's not on your ears?
No, I'm saying that you can do bald with it. Shave it.
Oh.
So close.
I see what you're saying now. Okay.
See, it's a bald fade.
I got it.
His isn't really a fade. It's more of a bald and then a streak and then long hair. But he's not going to brag on live television.
The History Channel. Yeah, we're just showing that, we kind of are a little educated. Matthew's like, greed creates slaves, Chinese sweatshops. Oh, Matthew. Conspiracy theories, those don't exist. That's ridiculous.
He's going to be celebrated. He doesn't like to talk about himself, so he's going to have Paul Heyman do it.
Oh, well, good. Somebody else should talk about you, because if you talk about yourself, then you're an egomaniac.
Right. That's why he said he's going to let him celebrate him.
But he could have talked about himself in the third person, and he wouldn't be considered an egomaniac, right?
That's what Travis does.
Exactly. Travis does that.
That's the first person.
I'm talking about you, though, so I can't really...
Travis doesn't appreciate that when you talk about him.
Dalitha doesn't appreciate it when you're a retard.
Travis doesn't think that Dalitha is a retard.
Dalitha thinks that Travis should take his toothpick and shove it in his eyeball. Want to talk about third person? We can talk in the third person. Just kidding.
Travis thinks Dalitha needs anger management.
Dalitha knows Travis is getting therapy, so... Who's the fucked up one? Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, he's talking about how great he is. Why is he holding the belt, though? Like,
why wouldn't he be?
It's so heavy, he can barely hold on to it.
And he's holding on with
his
elbows and shoulders, and like instead of just putting it on, like around, he's holding it.
Well, if he put it on himself, I think Roman would beat him up.
I meant like around. Not like around.
I think that would be considered disrespectful. Alita's like, well, I'm so F up because I'm so mixed. I'm African, Irish, Native American. Yeah?
That's I'm all that.
Alita, that's Ayla. She's just a mix of cray-cray. She's got a mix of everything.
Travis is... Oh, no, just kidding. Anyways, I am also all of those above.
Matthew says, Ravi, if that happens, they will never get to 1,000. I get consistent views on my channel, but my subscribers is a 1 step forward, 2 steps back because I get political. True that. Zoe Owens is in the chat. Hey, Zoe, I am going to get back what was rightfully mine, they say, my Intercontinental Championship. Ew, why would
Go get it.
C says July 19th, 2016, SmackDown brand split, and now July 19th, 2021, first Raw with fans. Is it the 19th or the 16th? Do we know?
It is the 16th. It's the Friday before the pay-per-view. Then the pay-per-view is the 18th, I believe, and then Raw is the 19th, I believe. But I'd have to look at a calendar. It starts on Friday.
Friday.
But it'll be Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday, Monday. And then there's an actual 25 dates that they have. But they haven't released where they're going to be.
Well, they can't yet, right?
I wish they would do a SummerSlam
I wish they wouldn't do a close-up that close on his face. It's creepy.
You don't like how handsome it is?
I don't like all the pores on his face. And then they have, like, blackheads on him.
Why would you look for flaws?
Oh, my God. Like, you can't see them. Ravi's, like, deflexing that degree. Degree of what? Like, temperature?
Degree of unstableness.
Rude. I'm going to go kill myself after the show because I'm unstable. Matthew's like, I made a video about the Bulldogs being demolished in Gaza and it got taken down twice. I'm a couple weeks away from a stroke being removed.
Yeah, you will.
A stroke? I mean a strike? I almost lost my channel.
Yeah, you will if they keep doing it.
Yeah, you got to be careful. SC says, plus July 19, 2015, my first ever live pay-per-view Battleground 2015. I wasn't even 14. Good old days. Ah, the good old days. JVD's in the chat. Hey, JVD, how's it going? Says, hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Friday, Pips. Yeah, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
He broke his arm. It's broken. Larry says, I'm doing great. Been very busy with work and D&D. I just have some time to come on here and listen to you guys tonight. Aw, well, that's really sweet. I'm so glad to hear you're doing good. Sounds like an interesting and very, full life you're having. JVD's laughing. Ravi says, Matthew, what content you got on your channel? He's cray-cray.
He's like the Black Knight on the Holy Grail. He's like, I'll break your other arm. And it's Cesaro. I'll fight you. I don't need any arms.
I don't need arms to fight you. I will kick you to death. Oh, he's getting
Seth from
attacked by
behind.
Seth. Because now Seth is like Roman's lackey.
No,
That's what it feels like.
I know.
Every time he comes out and talks to Roman, Seth comes down and attacks Cesaro.
Because Cesaro doesn't have a problem with the Seth Meister. He has a problem with Roman. And so instead of addressing Seth, he addresses Roman, and Seth wants him. So every time he sees him, he comes out and attacks him.
Matthew's like, WWE comes to my city, and I can't wait. I went there for SmackDown ECW back in the day. Yeah. We have Delilah in the chat saying that was bloody stupid of you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vindicator's like, hello, everyone. Hello, Vindicator. I'm new
Vin.
here, and I'm very scared and very fragile. Oh, my God. You're such a liar face.
He's new.
I'm not used to seeing a bunch of words curling up or two people wearing blue hoodies, so please be gentle with me.
We're like Smurfs.
Right. Matthew's like, Misty, Ayla is less Asian than I thought. You thought she was more Asian?
When she was born, she looked as Asian as you possibly could. Her eyes were like
little tiny slits.
So slitty. I don't know if that's proper to do.
You're like, they were like this. They were very almond shaped.
Yes.
Extreme. On the extreme side. C says, I got another one, July 19th, 2019. Algeria won the African Cup in soccer. Oh, man, July 19th is always a good day for me. Sounds like it's a very good day for you.
Hell yeah. Live
Rob
wrestling,
like,
back on Raw.
Big up. Matthew says, Vindicator the blue is virtue, signaling support for the police. Political.
It's SmackDown.
And Alita says, happy belated birthday to me. Yeah, I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy belated birthday, Alita. I hope you had a wonderful day, did something nice for yourself, and others did nice things for you, too. Do you like his suit he's got on, his shirt and coat he has on this time, jacket?
No. There's that stomp! Can't call it a curb stomp.
Curb stomp. He did a curb stomp. What a jerk face. Anyways, JVD's big up Ravi. Walter says, okay, bye guys. See you Monday for Raw. Bye, Walter.
Seth has lost it. Cesaro might be dead.
Yeah, probably. Vindicator says, Blue Lives Matter is what I heard. Ravi's like, JVD, you enjoying SD? Alita says, bye, Walter. JVD says, yeah, it's been cool. Matthew says, Seth Rollins is such a douche. Probably.
Seth douche and Rollins.
And Matthew's like, little nature boy, woo. JVD says, LL, Seth almost slipped. Wouldn't that have been hilarious if he did? We all would have had a great time laughing and pointing. Rob is like, JVD, yeah, SD has been a lot better than recent. JVD says, yeah, SmackDown has been decent lately. Robbie,
it's doing okay.
Rejected.
It's one of the better
Matthew
shows.
says, Misty, she told me she had Asian in her, blindfold her with dental floss. Are you sure Lord. She wasn't giving you a hard time, buddy? She does like to tease a lot.
I don't know if she has any.
JVD says, guys, so I met Mia Piff, but she lives in South Africa. She wants to come and move in with me already. Oh, yeah? Did she ask for money? Are you going to give money to the prince?
She's going to tell you that she wants to move there and that you have to send her a little bit of money to help her move.
Are you going to go on 90 Day Fiancé?
But if it's legit, move her in. That sounds awesome.
That's awesomely funny. Vindicator's like, I think Jamie Noble does not approve of Seth Rollins' demonic jacket as it could end up summoning Lily. Maybe not.
Lily's on her way.
JVD says, happy B-Day, Alita. Hope you had a good one. Lieutenant Martha's in the chat saying, what's Nico's cousin doing here? I have no idea. Matthew Menace says, JVD, that's money. Tell her to bring some ivory. Alita Kelly says, no, I went to Golden Corral for dinner. You went to Golden Corral for dinner, huh? Yours is open, huh? Ours went away. We had one.
I wonder if it's going to come back, though, because buffets work really well.
I don't think so. They closed it. There's no more buffets here. They did away with it. Done. Done!
Sizzler's kind of like a buffet in a way.
Kinda. But not really. Like, you can do the salad bar,
Don't
as
you
they
pay
call
first?
It. Yes.
Yeah.
Robbie says, I didn't recognize the lady newcomer in the blue hoodie at first. Yeah, whoever that is.
Probably me.
Yeah, well, you are kind of a lady. Travis is kind of a lady.
In my lady ways.
Alita's like, thanks, JVD. JVD says, Matthew, yes, I will. Larry says, about the only thing wrestling-wise that I watch now are the pay-per-views.
Yeah, keep you up. Keep you up to date.
JVD's like, LMAO, 90 Day Fiancé. Robbie's like, LLD, watching 90 Day Fiancé.
Do you watch that? She has.
I have some, but I'm not an avid watcher of that stuff. That stuff is like comic gold, some of it. So the only reason why it became a big thing in her house was because of that guy that was on there. Remember all the memes and stuff about that guy? You even knew what he was about.
You were talking about Necklace?
Yeah, that guy that didn't have
I've never seen one, though. I didn't watch it.
But you knew
that it existed.
He was because of, he was on that 90 Day Fiancé thing, blah, 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 blah. So you know the show exists. I'm not saying you've watched the show, but you know the show exists. I have watched some of them, but I couldn't tell you the names of anybody. Like, I've never watched it to the point of being like, ooh, you know, like, that's like, you know, like, oh, that's so-and-so, or know their lives or some crap. Like, I have no idea. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, some people get so involved in that stuff, they know everything about them, which is creepy. Now, he's like, Alita Golden Corral is the best. I love that place. Their toast beef. Oh, I think he meant roast beef.
Their toast beef.
Their toast beef is yummy. I like toast beef, too. Oh, he meant roast. Yeah, it says right there. Alita's like, have to pay for the visa. Have to pay for the visa. No. She has to pay for her own damn visa. JVD's like, she is 29 years old and has 2 kids, though. But she said her father will give her $70,000 if she moves over here. Oh, right? Sure.
You just have to pay for the trip over.
But don't worry. What'll happen is they'll get the money and then they'll say something came up and they're not able to come.
But they'll keep talking to you.
But they'll keep talking to you and then ask for more money.
And then they'll
really good way to do it.
Once their car tire goes flat, you know, and then it's something else. And it's always little things. So it's just $20 here and $30 there.
Alita Kelly's like, yes. Vindicator's like, there are no more Sears in Idaho, right? There might be, just not in our city.
You have no idea.
There's not a Sears here.
We don't have a little shop over here?
That is, but it's like some weird like warranty shop or something like that of Sears. It's not like an actual Sears. Alita's like, wait and see. So he's like going after him like he did Rey Mysterio now. That's so dumb. Like so stupid.
It's time.
Mars was like, Seth reminds me of Roman Bellic. Okay. Matthew's like, JVD, tell her $100,000 or nothing. Rob is like, you guys should get a different background. We'll do it.
We will. We will get there.
JVD says, Matthew, I like your style, bro. Chris Lakin is like, I wonder if Bliss catchphrase Lily made me do it is just a stupid advertising for that new Conjuring movie called The Devil Made Me Do It.
Possibly.
Maybe, but doubtful. Robbie's like, do you talking like people in the chat know the show? Matthew's like, Ravi, do you think if they green screen the live event behind them, kind of like Mystery Science Theater, that they would get in trouble?
just shadow us like we turn around. You see the back of our head and we're like, ah! It would be so cool to get some rights to some old wrestling, like, garbage house shows or something.
Right?
And actually do it and be like, look at
that would be pretty funny. Tuna Martha's like Roman Bellic, Nico Bellic's cousin from GTA 4. You know, hey cousin, let's go bowling.
It probably wouldn't be hard to put on a live wrestling event.
Right?
I know at least 4 people that would be involved.
True.
So it wouldn't be hard to gather up a few more. They'd all have to practice and probably kill each other. It's like, okay, you guys are not allowed to do anything except for wrestle. No chair shots.
Like, of course not. Do you haven't watched 90 Day Fiancé with your knowledge? Okay, everybody knows that Necklace guy. He was in memes at the Yin Yang, and they all know he's from 90 Day Fiancé. So don't tell me. And the fact
guy that
you're
has no
still
neck.
talking about it, Ravi, tells me that you've watched it more so than I have.
It was funny. You said Necklace guy, so it sounds like he had like a Mercedes thing all around his
like
neck.
he doesn't have a neck.
Necklace, not
like,
necklace.
Not necklace, like, oh, pretty stuff. Necklace. He has no neck. His neck is gone.
The glorious show-offs!
As Alita says, I have watched and binged a season. Right? Matthew Meta says JVD got hustle. JVD says, yeah, I don't even have gas money to get me to work some days, so good luck with me giving her money to come over here.
Right.
But you can't go with her, even though she's piff, because you didn't meet her on Farmers Only.
Oh.
Dude, priorities! Priorities. She's got to have an alpaca farm. Hello?
Living on Cheese Ranch.
Alita says,
we call that a dairy farm.
Just be careful.
Cheese Ranch.
Robbie's like, oh, Matthew, they should defo do it. Robbie's like, I only know these wash-up shows because of you. Me? You have to talk to JBD about it. He's the one that was getting calls from South African women wanting to come over. Isn't that how it starts? Catfishing. Everybody knows what that is. Except maybe Travis. I think I've had to explain it to him.
Well, I've never seen it. I know that it's a thing. But I didn't know it was a thing 10 years ago. When people were like, there was like a TV show about it. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. I was like, why are they putting fishing on MTV? I was like, it's kind of the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. But I mean, I grew up with Bassmasters. I understood it, you know?
Right?
Alandro Woolridge or whatever his name was. Bassmasters was always on right after wrestling.
You're like, ooh, those are some good tips.
They're literally catching fish on TV. You're like,
those are amazing tips.
This is awesome.
Ooh, that's a good bait to use.
Ooh, they're gonna weigh it. I think that fish is bigger than that fish. It is.
It's so much longer too. It's a big monster. We're gonna let this one go, people.
I'm like 8.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, why aren't you bashing its head with a
rock?
rock?
We're talking about shit that comes on after wrestling.
Dominic with a crossbody. 1, 2, and Rude kicks out pretty easily. By the way, this is a one-on-one with the glorious Robert
Roode
and the nobody Dominic.
Matthew's like, where I'm
the
at.
The glorious show-off scene.
Right. Matthew Medit says, where I'm at, gas didn't go up and out and stayed reasonable in price, granted, since January. Gas increased over $1, and that's not going anywhere. Yeah, well, you're lucky. It increased over $1.60 in my area. $1.70, actually. Went up, stayed up, and then during the supposed gas crisis that we had, nothing happened.
Well,
but gas went up after that. So, you know, which is dumb as fuck.
Dolph might have just broke his ankle.
Dolph broke his ankle? Oh, no.
Rude.
JVD says,
1,
LMAO,
2.
a cheese
Dominic
ranch, laughing my fucking ass off. Matthew Meta says, Elho cheese ranch? What the fuck? I was like, Dom is so bad. How is he on the main roster? Vindicator, so how long does it take to churn butter on a cheese ranch? I don't know. Matthew's like, where is Luke? This chart is going off the rails. This chat is going off the rails. Luke is working.
Oh! Dominic
Luke has
might
to
win
work his real job since we didn't pay him enough
3.
money.
Dominic, are they trying to say he belongs?
Boo! Boo!
On a cheese ranch, it says moo.
Moo. But I'm saying boo for the wrestling, not to the cheese ranch.
Oh.
Boo. Luna says, I thought that was Adam Pearce in the stretcher for a sec there. Nope, it wasn't.
Sonya finally got to him.
Sonya finally murdered him in the back with murder.
She killed him with murder.
She killed him with murder. Matthew's like, chat. Alita says, I watched the last season before the lockdown. It was a great show. Matthew's like, can you imagine what those lockdowns were like? Oh, God. Matthew's like, Dominic is such a little shit.
There it is! Next week, the Usos against the Street Profits.
You wouldn't have won it without him because you're a loser.
He's very stressful, right? Like, you're like, dude, I got a girlfriend now. Like, I can't just be doing whatever I want. He's like the old friend that used to hang out with you before you got in a relationship. They're like, let's go snort coke off of a hooker's butt. You're like,
dude, I have a girlfriend.
I mean, I want to.
I have responsibilities. I have to get up in the morning and go to work.
I got a job.
Right?
I have to at least talk to her about it. Yeah,
let her
because
know what's going on.
she's definitely going to say yes to that.
Totally. You can go snort some coke off of a hooker's ass. Why not? Go do it. Have fun.
Just record it.
Just record it. Make sure you put it out there on the internet for everybody. JVD's laughing. Godfleshy says, no, sister, LOL. Vindicator's like, Dominic is not a real man until he gets more tattoos and lives up to his danger boycotting father's legacy. Diaper boycotting father's legacy. Larry says, New Jack and some wrestler from back in the 70s and 80s named Don Canoodle?
Canoodle?
Canoodle? Kenodule. Passed away this week.
Huh. Oh,
New Jack passed away. Did we hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
About it.
Didn't know about the Don Canoodle.
Canoodle.
Is it Canoodle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rob said, I thought Dom was one of your guys. Robbie, I'm pretty sure he's one of yours. I know that you have a giant poster of him in your room, in your mom's basement.
They probably don't even
And that's
make
okay.
a
I
poster
understand
of
that you
Dominic
love him
Mysterio.
so much. You probably kiss it every night before you go to bed. And it's understandable. I get the attraction to a certain degree. You know, I mean, he is like a child. So, I mean, you know, and Ayla called you a toddler earlier, so it makes perfect sense. Meh. Matthew's like, New Jack was a crazy motherfucker.
Right? Mass transit.
JVD says, yeah, I need to be careful. I met her off TikTok.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, TikTok
I didn't even know
is
you
not
could
the
meet
place to
people.
meet people,
You
dude.
can meet people on TikTok?
Well, of course you can.
How?
You talk to them. Like, they have their little shit. You just
You can
make
live
comments on
like-
them, and you can talk with them, and then you can...
So, like,
they have,
our
like,
YouTube channel, they can comment and would meet us?
The thing of it is like, people on there tell where they're at. Like, they literally, it's like being on fucking Facebook. They tell their whole lives to people on there. Like,
Okay.
it's ridiculous how stupid people really are.
That's fantastic. I mean, I don't care if people know where I'm at.
Well, I mean, I get you don't, but I mean, it's just dumb how much they share. Like, they share every aspect of their life. Like, oh, I peed today. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I took a big fat shit. Oh, hey, by the way, my period started. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff you don't really care or want to know. That's what they do. They tell you everything about their lives.
I used to track my ex-girlfriends.
I don't care. I'm just saying that, but
Does that
you
mean I'm
didn't post
creepy?
it on Facebook? Did you?
No.
Did you post it everywhere? Did you go on TikTok and tell everybody about it?
That would have been weird.
Exactly.
But it's not, because it's not mine. It was hers.
I don't care. It's
the
still
week
weird.
before, she was a nightmare. Like, you couldn't be around her.
Yes, I know.
And so I had
long enough to know.
I had to write
the
it down.
information.
I had to write it down so I knew the week not to ask her any questions, not even to talk to her. Like, I couldn't communicate with her week for a week. And if she called me, and everything that week was yes, no matter what it was, yes.
Vindicator's like Jimmy versus Jay Hell in a Cell match. Maybe. Matthew says, sore from head to toe. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? T-Rex knows this song.
With murder.
With murder. Matthew says, in Mobile, Alabama, cocaine is washing up on the shores. A little lucky bastards.
Right?
But how many people are telling other people that it was... Like, who, like, found it and then was like, what is this? We should tell the police. And then who are the people that are finding all the other ones that got washed up and not telling anybody, and they're just home snorting it off the hookers' asses?
Like, hey, let's have a party, but what if there's a beacon in there? Let's hurry and get rid of it.
Right? Rob is like, you found me out. I knew it. Totally knew it. Vindicator said New Jack versus Cactus Jack.
Look at his face. He's
who was
upset.
tougher.
He's upset. Who's we?
The person I always have tag matches with.
See? This is his wife. There. You have to choose. Your brother or me?
Me or your brother?
This is an abusive relationship.
Oh, my
It's called a
goodness.
relationship right here.
What we do. It's life. Oh, I'm sorry.
Fine. I'm trying to turn it up. I can't hear it.
He talks so low, it's retarded. It's like, dude, seriously.
When you're cool, you have to talk really low.
When you're cool, you talk like this.
Always hugging him. He gave him the kiss of death.
He's whispering in his ear sweet nothings. Or it's like, D-rants are the best. Matthew says, don't meet people online unless you're paying for a membership. Even still, F that in the A with Dominic's D.
Street Profits!
If you have to pay a membership for some place to meet people, you have a problem.
Just use Plenty of Fish. It's free.
Wear a condom. Make sure you tell people where you're going so that they know to contact you after so long if they haven't heard from you. There are serial killers out there, people. They will abduct you, rape you, and kill you with murder. JVD says, she followed me, then I followed her back, then she DM'd me, and we exchanged numbers.
That's how you get it done. She have a cool accent.
Okay.
Oh, wait, they probably text.
Dude, if she wants any kind of money from you...
Ever.
Run away.
Until she's in your house. Once she's in your house, she can give
Then
money.
it's different. But if she can't find her own damn way over there with 2 fucking kids...
Elon Musk did it.
Don't even bother.
Elon Musk did it. He went from South Africa to Canada.
Yeah. And if Elon Musk can do it...
And he lived with nobody. And
but his mommy had money.
Yeah, but he didn't get any of it. Like, I don't think they like each other.
JVD's like, yeah, D rants give me life. Rafi's like, Beck's decent song. Yeah, it's a decent song. JVD's laughing. Matthew's like, we all need a party. JVD's LMAO. Rafi's like, D with the sound advice. Matthew's like, POF is awful. That's how I got hacked. Like with a hatchet?
Yes, exactly. That's what happens. Every time you get hacked with a hatchet, it's from POF.
Rolita's like, Plenty of Fish are the ex-convicts. They sound like great people. Well, as Ravi says, sounds like scammers. Travis broke it. We didn't hear what the rest of what he had to say. JVD says, yeah, I know. I'm not giving her no money. Trust me. Yeah. You better not fall for that crap. Because you know it's a trap. That's what they're doing. They're not like, oh, TikTok's a big thing. I'm going to go on there. People will watch me and give me money. If they ask for fucking money, you just fucking walk the fuck away. Like, I mean, string her along, be all, haha, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. And then she's like, oh, pretty soon they'll stop talking to you because you don't have money.
Get your booby pics, whatever you got to do,
Right? So you can massage your spaghetti and meat sauce.
And I think I'm going to ban myself on Twitter. Hold on a second. Boop. I've timed myself out. I got 30 seconds, guys. Go stand in the corner.
Oh, look, it's our main event. Our main event's going to take this long.
Is it early or something? It's a half hour. It's normal.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Robbie's like, D, never serious. JVD's Alita LMAO. Right? For the comics. Oh, Matthew's like, stay away from bitches with kids. Single moms scare me. I think it's because my parents were divorced. I got hacked. Adult age circumcision. I just want to fit in. Matthew's like, Alita, so many criminals. Why do they get on there? I have no idea. It's free.
You don't go to sex sites like that unless it's costs money.
They can get more pussy while they're in jail than you'll ever get in a lifetime. Them bitches love those guys in convict green or orange or whatever the hell they wear nowadays. Oh, JVD's like, LMAO, Travis, I already got him. There you go. It's like, T-Rex, you're censored. It's like, D knows. Vindicator's like, it should be mandatory that once a week delete their cracks up to the point of turning red. I need oxygen. Alita Kelly's laughing. JVD's like, Vindicator, I agree. That shit's funny. Hilarious. Like, next month, my friend Robert's wrestling promotion returns, and he's bringing in the Rock and Roll Express.
I love Ricky Martin and Robert Gibson.
That's fantastic. That's really cool that they're doing stuff like that, and they're able to bring them in for other people's entertainment value.
I wonder how much they'd cost for us to bring them in.
All you have to do is massage their spaghetti and meat sauce. You're doing good. Matthew says Miss D getting passionate and cheeking out is the best. boy.
All right, I've got a joke for everybody that's completely inappropriate, but it's pretty funny. If you've heard it, just be quiet. So there's a guy and his wife, and they're in bed together, and a criminal breaks in.
Mm-hmm.
He just broke out of prison. He comes in, upstairs, and sees him. So he ties the husband up in a chair, and then he ties the wife up. Right?
Okay.
He goes over to the wife, and he starts kissing on her neck. And then he gets up, and he goes in the bathroom, and the husband's like, okay, he's going to rape you. He's like, you just lay there, act like you enjoy it, you know, just be calm, and then he'll leave. She's like, oh, he wasn't kissing my neck, he's whispering in my ear. And he said, how handsome you were. And he's going to the bathroom to get ready. She's like, now, just let him do it. just relax. Act like you enjoy it. And when it's over, we'll be fine.
And he'll leave. He'll be happy and he'll leave.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, boy.
Nothing funnier than rape jokes.
Especially, you know, escaped convict ones. Ravi's like, D with another public service announcement. And Matthew's like, LOL, Ravi. JVD's laughing. Ravi's like, Matthew, you joker. And Matthew's like, what the fuck, LOL? Oh, come on. You know you've heard it before and liked it. JVD's like, what's the difference between a tire and 375 condoms?
The tire weighs more? I don't know.
I have no idea. Only one can burn rubber? I have no idea.
I thought that was the answer. I was like, how's that? Okay.
Robbie's like, Travis, what a joke. What a joke. Alita Kelly's laughing. Matthew says, what? JVT says, one's a good year, one's a great year. Because the good year tire and 375 condoms is more than a year. Got it. Getting sex more than once a day sometime during that year. Rob is like, this chat is better than SmackDown.
So, SmackDown? What's that?
What's wrestling?
Wait. We're having way too much fun.
We're supposed to be watching wrestling. Oh, we are. It was commercial, so we always have to have something fun during the commercials, right? All right, what do we got going on? Who's in there? Kevin Owens and Sammy are out there.
We're just waiting on the champion and the former champion.
Kevin Owens took his crack tonight.
Actually, I think all these guys have had this belt. Here he comes, Big E.
JVD's like, I meant 365. Oh. Well, a great year would be better, right? But Matthew's like, JVD, LOL.
Mine's like, what's the difference between a tire and 15 condoms? That's a great year. A little over one a month. You see me rolling. My Segway.
Rob is like, D's boy Apollo. Oh, yeah.
Here comes Apollo.
You know why? It's because that big old stick he carries with him. Ooh, that thing.
Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Yeah, totally.
It's science.
Just whack somebody on the noggin with it and see what happens.
FDR said it best, right? Speak softly, carry a big stick.
Kill somebody with murder. That's the way to do it. Kill them with murder.
I seriously want to start quoting people wrong. Like, it's so funny, like, when people quote people, but it's, like, way off.
Who are we quoting that's wrong?
Well, I just quoted FDR, but it was the real one. You know, speak softly, carry a big stick. But, you know, it's like, carry a big stick and be cool, FDR.
Oh, from that movie.
Yeah, no,
or show or whatever.
Right? That's not what it says.
That's not what he says. That's not it.
I don't understand why there's a big weight on the back of the spear is all. Is it help it, like, travel? Because, I mean, it kind of, you'd think that if it had that much weight, when it hits something, it would penetrate deeper. But I feel like it would be harder to throw.
I don't think they're throwing it, though. Maybe it's a
maybe
counterweight.
just to stick it?
Yeah. So, like, if you plop it on the ground, it stays up, so it's a counterweight. So if they run at you, you
can
stab
bury it?
yourself on it or something. I don't know. I do not
All right,
know
so all
the
four
history
men
of
are in the ring.
weapons in
Big E is
Africa,
attacking
thank you.
Apollo.
Oh, Ravi was like, KO going to kill on Sammy, but he meant KO's going in for the kill on Sammy.
Absolutely. They're on the
he
outside.
was
It looks
giving
like
him
Kevin
the
Owens
murder.
is just beating the shit out of Sammy.
He's like, I'm after your stink butt.
We got a one-on-one match in the middle of the ring. Big E and Apollo.
So can all four of them just be in there at the same time?
They
Is that what
can
this
be.
is? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fatal four-way.
So they can just do whatever.
Yep, there's no rules. So if the commander outside wants to get in the ring, more than welcome.
Ah.
Big E wants to bring the New Day in there, more than welcome. Kevin Owens wants to apologize for being Canadian, more than welcome.
He will, because they're always sorry.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Both of them can apologize for it.
So my neighbor, Mike, he used to work at ATCO, and ATCO's from Canada.
Right.
It's its base. And so he built this shed, and he was telling me about the siding on it. It comes in two-piece, because in Canada they use two-piece sheds.
Oh.
And in America it's one piece. So he's showing me my shed compared to his,
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, it's two-piece. I was like, so is it really friendly? He's like,
What? Does it apologize a lot?
that's what I had
For not
to say.
giving you the space you need?
Sorry. Sorry, the door's locked.
Sorry, I don't have enough space as you
Sorry,
wanted.
I'm green. Sorry.
Did Mike enjoy your joke?
Yes.
Well, he has a dad, so it makes sense. You and your fucking dad jokes.
Sorry, the door's locked.
Is it very polite?
Sorry, the door's not big enough to fit your riding lawnmower. Oh, that was the other reason. That's right. It won't fit in his shed. The riding lawnmower.
Right? He could have made his shed so it would.
I know. But he got all the stuff from ATCO for free.
Exactly.
So, and that includes the door, so he couldn't. Look at this. Big axe handles.
Beating up both of them.
Both Sami Zayn and Apollo.
He's like, I will kill both of you.
I'm having so much fun, I forgot wrestling was on.
I know, right?
But I do love all these wrestlers. I pretty much like all of them but Kevin Owens.
You don't like Kevin?
No, I've never really much. I mean, I like him as I like Kevin Owens.
Like his character?
I'm just saying, like, right now, he's stale because he doesn't talk. Kevin Owens is a guy that needs to talk.
True.
To pull promos.
Yes, that's true.
And so when he's not doing that,
He's kind of like me.
It's just stale because there's nothing happening. Like, he's a guy that needs to be on the mic every single week.
Right. Alita's like, I've never seen a spear like nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere. I have no idea either. I've never seen spears either, except for in museums. Never seen one sticking out of a body. Robbie's like, New Day are done out here, washed, lost their vibe. Yeah, it's because they split them up. Vindicator's like, I hate when mid-card storylines drag on past the pay-per-view. JVD's laughing. Matthew's like, Big E is still a pimp, though. He deserves to be champ.
Oh, yeah. I like him as a champ. Although I'm digging the Apollo storyline that everybody hates.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's like, D, any more dad jokes? I am not the dad here, people. That's him. He's the dad. JVD says, this chat is on fire tonight, so is D and Trav, lol. Robbie's like, KO needs a decent storyline feud. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it would have to be something where he's not going after a title, and him and Sammy supposedly have one, but he doesn't talk, so it kind of like, eh. Larry says, are you guys going to watch any of the Summer Olympics in July? Yes.
Yeah, we'll be watching them. I don't know if we'll be doing any of this, but definitely be watching it. I love the Olympics. It's one of my favorite times of the year. The 100-yard dash. So I was super excited for this, by the way, because in the history, Larry will understand this because he's older.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the history of the United States, there's two things that have mattered, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 100-meter dash and the heavyweight championship.
Right.
Those were like the two most exciting things in all the sports. Well, it's kind of fallen off a little bit, but boxing's making a huge comeback. And so, not kidding, we had the Olympics, and they were going to end on August 7th, and then on August 14th, we had the unification of the heavyweight championship of the world.
Right.
I was so excited. Like, I was like, there's nothing more important. We're going to see the fastest man on the planet and then the baddest dude on the planet the next week.
Right.
But now that's canceled because arbitration
somebody
case.
big fat crybaby.
It is, but there's more to it than that. Tyson should have just fought him in November, and it would have been over by now. But instead, he kind of... But I'm not going after any of them. It's just, that happened. Uh-oh. Run,
Oops.
Forrest, run.
Right. Robbie's like, Sammy holding hella corn tonight. Oh, yeah? Is that what that is? Corn? I didn't know he was holding corn. That's a weird way to put it.
It's a new day.
Ugh, seriously, we don't care. Ever. I never want to see it again either, because it's stupid.
Drew
Ugh,
McIntyre.
this guy.
He's up there. He's always the number one contender or champion. I think everybody is kind of... They were asking like on different polls and different sites and stuff, who should be the next, contender for Bobby Lashley's title. And it sure the hell wasn't Drew McIntyre. He got like a 3% in the votes. It's obviously Brock Lesnar, but...
Yeah, well, and it probably wasn't Kofi Kingston either.
Well, the Kofi's the next one to get a push. It's not going to be a huge push. I don't think he'll be champion again, but he's definitely going to get an opportunity. They've been pushing that all over WWE stuff. Instagram, Twitter.
Ugh, so dumb. Alita's like, I love gymnastics.
Yes, me
Gymnastics
too.
are pretty good. Rob is like, what happened to Sammy and the conspiracy thing? Is his documentary coming out? He released that a while ago. Remember when they had that weird Paul guy on there? Which one was it?
That was Logan.
Oh, Logan. That was the one.
Logan
weird
is
YouTube
fighting Mayweather on the 6th. We can do that on here because I don't think McKenna's coming.
Oh, okay. So they had that red carpet thing or whatever. That was about his documentary being released. Supposedly. Or whatever it was.
Oh, shit.
Coming out, I guess.
Moonsaw.
Anyways, that was what that was about. So at that time it was supposed to, hence why he doesn't have cameras.
Right, that
following
was
him around anymore.
the pre-show or whatever they call that. The pre-showing. What's that called? Like before a movie comes out, premiere or something like that. But the pre-one. That's what that was about with Logan.
Oh, the premiere?
Yeah, but the pre-premiere.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Alita's like, leave my
shit.
day alone, Dee. Thought you were my girl here. Honey, we can have a difference of opinion of which wrestlers we like. I totally respect that you like the New Day.
I like the
If
New
you like
Day
all of them,
as a team.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite. I've got their shirt. That's what I wore on freaking...
Pancake Power!
on, what was that I was on? Thunderdome.
Yes.
I wore my New Day shirt, of course. But I don't like them separate.
Yeah, it's really awkward and weird and I really
New
just don't.
Day.
I mean, I just don't want to see.
Oh shit! Oh, I thought Biggie was gonna go to Bailey to Bailey.
I just think it's
Bailey
weird
to
that they
Belly.
take some
Oh.
very strong person who's the champion, and then they're like, "But this little guy can totally win it." And then the only reason why
You're
he
gonna
did
see
is
it
because Drew
wrestling
McIntyre
You're
came
gonna
out.
see it in wrestling all the time.
It's just silly, to
especially
me.
with all the guys they have in NXT. There's no big guys left, so those little guys are gonna be coming up eventually, unless they can run other talent through.
Right.
Like I thought Adam Cole was gonna come through and be up, but they literally are putting him back in the title challenge again, so he's not coming up.
Right. Not surprising. Ravi's like, Logan is a mug, deserves to get banged out. And Alita's like, Mayweather is going to kill Logan with murder.
With murder.
I would hope that would happen, but it's kind of an exhibition match, so I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I have to make sure that my daughter's not coming, but we will definitely, I mean, I have no quorums to not doing it. I will do a live boxing event on here.
Right?
Because that's going to be a huge, huge fight anyway, so.
Yeah. Ravi says, Dee going to be eating pancakes for breakfast in homage of the New Day. I actually don't like pancakes.
She doesn't like pancakes. She likes waffles.
I don't like pancakes.
I should make my pancake mix and make waffles with it. See if it works.
Alita,
Look at this! Is that enough? Oh, Kevin Owens just
Alita
kicks
says,
out.
true. It is awkward with them, with the New Day. Yeah, it's very strange. JVD says, Cross is the only one who will be successful on the main roster.
He definitely has the opportunity to be successful. There are some giants, though, on the Raw roster right now. Those guys are big guys. Even Bobby Lashley's like 6'3".
Oh.
And Karrion Kross is only like 6'1", 6'2". He's more of a John Cena height type.
Right.
And so he's not going to come in and be dominant, like physically dominant over those guys.
True.
I mean, if Karrion Kross came up right now and challenged Bobby Lashley, he wouldn't dominate him.
No.
Look at that move.
Wow. Dang.
Fisherman's brainbuster, they called that. 1,
That's a
2.
weird name to call it. I didn't know that Kevin Owens was a fisherman. Is he a captain of a boat?
Aye. Biggie!
I was like, what happened to Nikki Cross? She was out there for that
lumberjack match.
She was the only girl out there on
Monday.
the lumberjack match, and other than that, haven't seen her wrestle. So I don't know if she's having some issues or what's going on, but maybe she's getting back into it now.
Oh, God! Right down on the ring apron, on the outside.
Maybe they're waiting for her to kind of not be a big
Biggie!
thing
Oh, God!
What's her face?
That's just too... I don't think they should keep doing that.
That is a dangerous thing. He didn't have his arm right. He could have broke it.
That's
Did
what I
you
mean.
see how he had his
Elbows,
arm not quite
wrists.
tucked right?
Yeah. Elbows, wrists, neck.
Matthew's like, oh shit, that spear. I mean, yeah, it's a great move as long as the other person's...
I watched some weird shit
ready
during the
for
Olympics, now that I think about it.
Eh.
Because we were talking about that. Like, obviously, I like the gymnastics. I like the Winter Olympics just as much as I like the Summer Olympics, by the way. Because I do like figure skating.
Yes, you do.
But that's the only time I watch it. And it's on all
Yes.
the time. I don't watch... Like, why would I watch it if it's not the Olympics?
It has to be the Olympics. I get it.
And the Russians are always awesome at it.
They're
And America
really
usually
pretty out
has
there.
some... Yeah, they look good.
I
but
kind of
that's
like
not
watching
what
it
is.
because sometimes the Chinese are really good too.
Yep.
Like they have the Chinese couples that we've watched.
Uh-huh.
I think
But
it's because they're so tiny.
But yeah, and the gymnasts are too. The Chinese gymnasts are usually like they have to age them. They
Yeah.
like have to make sure they're really that old.
Yeah, because they look like they're like 10.
Like 8-year-olds.
It's creepy. You're just like, is she really that age she's supposed to be? Because they have to be, what, 14
Yeah, something like that.
to be in it?
And they're 12. you know,
Right.
and dominating because they're more flexible at that age, I guess. I don't know anything about physics with that, but anyways, but yeah, the summer ones, obviously all the running events I love. But I'll end up watching like bicycling and shit. I'm like,
The triathlon stuff or whatever. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
that on there?
Yeah, all that stuff. But that's what I'm talking about, right? Like I'm just watching bicycle. Like I would ever watch cycling. They have a Tour de France every year. Do I watch it?
No.
No, never
But
seen
it's the
one.
Olympics, so it's different.
Right.
Oh, the other thing you watch is that one where they do the running or the shooting, and then they like go to the next thing, and then they do shooting there.
but not as much. That one's usually on like the upper NBC channels or whatever.
That, and it's like on late at night where you're like, who wants to watch that?
Right. No, I want to watch the opening ceremonies, obviously. I don't watch the closing ceremonies. I always watch the opening ceremonies, so it's going to be awesome because it's going to be in Japan. So it's going to be their heritage. It's going to be sick.
It is going to be pretty neat.
It'll be beautiful.
I have to watch it.
Yeah.
The one in Korea was way cool.
Oh,
the Winter Olympics that we watched.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
The Chinese Summer Games a while back, the greatest I've ever seen for that.
They do such an awesome job of that kind of thing. Yeah, the Berlin in Brazil wasn't. It was okay.
It was good, and I think they bankrupt their country, and they still haven't recovered from it.
Oh no, they totally like took all. They literally built the stupid Olympic parts on people's houses. Like they're poor or whatever. They're like ghettos or whatever you want to call them. Whatever they're called there. They're poor housing. They like literally like
Casa.
and they just kicked people out. Like it wasn't even like we'll buy you out. They just literally kicked them off their shit and said, "Get out.
Yep.
We're building the Olympics here." How awful is that? Like seriously, that's horrible.
Yep.
Anyways, JVD says Braun is big, but he can't wrestle his way out of a plastic bag.
Yeah, that's a fact. All facts coming
Right.
out your mouth.
Ravi's like, I thought she left. Nikki Cross, yeah, I could see. Is coming home, Dallas, Texas, the 19th. It's happening. All part of a 25-city tour. They gonna pop up all the cities?
No, because I don't think they know him yet.
But in Houston, Friday, July 16th, SmackDown. Fort Worth on Sunday, July 18th. And Dallas, Monday, July 19th for Raw. There you go. All in Texas. Go for it, Chris. You better hurry up and get your tickets now.
God bless Texas.
God bless Texas. Let's see. Ravi said, I thought she left for Nikki Cross. No, she's still around. Alita says, JVD, we all drank the Kool-Aid today. I think we did. Pretty sure that's what happened. Matthew says the Olympics are awesome. The best of the best competing. And JVD says, Alita, you know what's really sad about the Olympics, though, is that if they qualified last year, but they had to re-qualify again.
Oh,
and some of them are older and too old to compete anymore.
That's what worries me. Like
last
Usain
year
Bolt.
To be able to do it was last year. How fucked up is that shit? Like, so if they did that to people, that's fucked up.
Oh, that guarantee there's some people that are they've just got too old. They did something that they shouldn't have. An injury this year, but they didn't have last year.
Yep.
So many things could go wrong.
Oh, so terrible. I mean, and then that's the only chance because you only get every 4 years to do it.
Not to mention, you also have to look at like ages of competitors.
That's what I was
saying. So
saying.
hypothetically, right now, there could be somebody that just turned 14 that's better than the 15 or 16-year-old that now takes their place. But last year, they wouldn't have been old enough to do it.
Yep. Exactly.
You know,
that kind
of stuff.
So
they would have missed the Olympics. So it obviously works out for them because now they can be in 3 Olympic Games or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, if they're that good, like say a gymnast.
Right. All right. Sorry, guys. We are watching some Wrestling Heroes.
Pop up! No! Sami Zayn sneaks out of it.
They're still fighting all 4 of them. Some of them are laid out.
Got like a half Nelson chicken wing.
Making sure he gives them whatever.
Fisherman's backbreaker, neck breaker.
Whatever
1, 2, and Sami Zayn's too much. Fidel Castro kicks out.
And JVD is like, Alita laughing. Vindicator's like, you're really missing out, Travis, if you were not watching curling.
I love curling.
Alita
not
says,
kidding,
I like figure skating also. JVD says, can't wait to see the new Raw and SD sets. That's going to be interesting, huh, when they go on the road.
Get them on the road.
Matthew says, WWE hasn't released all of the cities that they are venturing to. Boo! No. Because they don't know which ones they can because they're not, some of them are open.
And some of them will open in July, so they'll put you up in New York as fast as they can, by the way. That's Vince's home.
Yeah, they'll put up there, but Matthew's in Virginia.
Right. Maybe. I'm just saying that whole coast is going to get them.
Oh, yeah, it won't ever be on the West Coast. Like,
they'll show
the only one they'd go to is Arizona, maybe, but they're not going to go to California anytime soon.
No, but
unless they get rid of their governor, which they might. Where I was like, what does the winner get in this match? A chance.
The championship.
Oh, is it the championship?
Is it not?
Oh, I thought it.
Yeah, it's the Intercontinental Championship.
Somebody said earlier for him to retain it.
It's the championship. Right. Look at this. Kevin Owens is going to win it right here. 1, 2, and 3. No, Big E kicks out. How fantastic.
Vindicator's like, Owens on the top rope is always a bad idea. Isn't it?
I like when he jumps off a shit. He was going to jump off the pirate ship, but they X'd that one. They're like,
They're like, no, you can't. You might die. Rob is like, D excited to be going to WWE live? Sure.
We're going to follow them in our Winnebago. Everywhere they go, we're just going to follow their buses.
Matthew's like, fuck California. Right? But people like it there.
Was the prettiest state in the union, by the way.
Rob was like, can't see the title changing hands. No, alright? I mean, that's what everybody's thinking. They're just going to stay with Apollo, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen. Then they'll have somebody else try to come after it,
Like,
right?
if you read any of the Lewis and Clark documents and stuff, it's the prettiest state in the union. And then when the first pioneers were coming through and stuff, there was no argument. Oh, Sami Zayn could win this. That's it. No, KO kicks out.
Kicked out. Matthew says Kevin Owens isn't jacked, but he is actually kind of strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's one of those guys. You know, they don't have a lot of muscle tone, but they're strong.
We're talking about Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin Owens. He said he isn't jacked, but he's actually kind of strong.
I have a friend that used to ask me, well, because I didn't like Kevin Owens for a long time. Because of that. And they're like, but how do you like Bray Wyatt? And I was like, they don't even look remotely. Bray Wyatt looks like he could literally pick up a house. He looks powerful.
He looks like strongman off strongman competitions.
I was like,
like what Braun used to look like before he got all pumped up with steroids. His moo-moo steroids.
When he was with him in the Wyatt family, yeah. Moo-moo steroids. Oh, Sammy rolls through. Big E picks him up. Super kicks to everybody. You get a super kick. You get a super kick. You get a pop-up power bomb, and that's it. No, Apollo kicks out of the pop-up power bomb. That used to be his finisher.
True.
Now it's his secondary move.
Yeah, he's got to do that stunner or whatever he does now.
He stole it from Becky.
Ravi says, thought D would do a blog from a live 3-hour Raw. A blog. You know, blogs are just writing. It'd have to be a vlog, right? A video log of it.
I wouldn't mind starting doing some of those.
Ravi's like, D with the Braun slander. He was a strongman. He was in strongman competitions. Braun literally was in strongman competitions.
Yes.
And when he was in strongman competitions, if you've ever watched strongman competitions, which I have, I've actually watched them. They're really interesting. Those men do not look like Big E normally, and they do not look like
well, unless you're like Bill
face?
Casimir or Magnus from Magnus.
Bobby Lashley. They don't normally look like that.
No, they have to have fat so they can build muscle.
They literally are big, strong guys that have fat on them. No, it's not.
Oh!
He knew his dude out there wasn't going to let that happen.
Look at the power of this guy. Oh, he's hurt now. Big E can still win this.
That helps. Better get his butt in there.
Still about 2 minutes left, guys.
Don't take a break. You aren't allowed to take breathers.
Plenty of time. Where's Apollo? What's going on? Did the lights go out? Who is it? Is it going to be Black?
Probably. He's the only one that uses this stuff, isn't it? Oh, it is.
Aleister Black shows up out of the darkness.
Mr. Aleister Black. Wow.
Now remember, there's no disqualifications. Boom. Big E's done. Black mass.
I guess he doesn't like
so
him.
His first feud's going to be Big E. I wonder what Luke's going to say about that.
I don't know.
Apollo! Shot caller!
All right, well.
Woo!
We knew he was going to probably retain. We just weren't sure how he was going to, but that's a good way to do it, I guess. He has a lot of, like, Buddha stuff on him. That's kind of weird. Right on his jaw face. We have Gooey Games in the chat. Hey, Gooey, how's it going?
Thanks for hanging out with us. You missed a hell of a show tonight.
What's up? Not much. Just watching the end of SmackDown. It literally is the end. Apollo Crews kept his Intercontinental Championship, though. Thanks to Aleister Black coming down and kicking old Big E right in the face. It happened. He got kicked right in the face.
Puss.
Right in the face, he got kicked.
I think one of his eyes are like blue.
It is. It's the one that what's-his-face poked out.
Ah.
Matthew says, I don't understand Big E's finisher. Vindicator says, well, thanks for being gentle on this new little squirrel just trying to find his way around the forest of this newfangled technology of live chatter streams. Sweet. Hopefully you saved your nuts. Matthew says, nothing because Travis put a screen in front of me. Nice. Matthew's like, Gooey, just a fantastic SmackDown. As he said, Aleister Black. Ravi says, I know, was laughing at you saying he took steroids. Well, he probably is. To be what he's doing, you have to take steroids, just like The Rock. JBD says, Aleister Black. Vindicator says, hope I can do this again with you in the future. Have a good night and don't let any summer bugs bite. Take care. All right, Vindicator. Don't let any trees attack you. Being your little squirrel self. Make sure you hide all your nuts for the summer so you have them in the winter. Rob is like, what is Black's deal? I don't know. Something great. Gooey is like, Matthew Meadows. Yes, it is. It is, fellow Matthew. Matthew says Black is looking healthy. Alita says Aleister. Matthew's like beer, cowboys, and something else. Matthew says Black is like Chuck Norris if he wrestled. Alita's like, I'm about to have a conflict here. Uh-oh. Conflicts with Alita. Oh, no. JVD says, at least Black lost the eye patch. JVD, take care all you piffs. Totally. And don't let the piffs from South Africa steal your money. You keep that stuff safe, you know, make sure you're able to buy your deep dish Chicago pizza.
Keep those piffs in pocket.
Keep the piffs in pocket. Ravi says D with the slander. Totally. And Zoe Owen says, ow. Yes, kick to the faces by people usually hurt. All right, everybody, that's the end of SmackDown for tonight. They didn't really give us anything exciting except for that appearance by Aleister Black coming down for the first time after all those little promos and kicking Big E in the face. So we're just going to see what's going to happen there. We appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here on Wrestling Gab. If you are new and you're just hanging out in the background, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hang out with us again. We really appreciate each and every one of you. It makes our chat go by so much better when we have all of you hanging out with us and giving us your opinions.
And it'll make Raw
dealing with my
more
opinions.
exciting in the next 70 hours.
Let's see. Rich Lace, Levin, Cesaro versus Roman Part 2. Possibly, maybe, but Cesaro's going to the hospital, so we don't know. Rob is like, do your kicks hurt? If I kick somebody in the knee, it probably would hurt.
She kicked me in the knee earlier today.
I did. I just put my foot up and you ran into it, but hey. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching Wrestling Gab with us. Have a great rest of your night and a good weekend. Be safe out there, everybody. We want to see you back with us on Raw on Monday.
Monday.
All right.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and we will see you Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's the name, and that's the time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for...